Welcome family, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Authentically Being Ava. I'm Ava. So family. You know, the job market is a mess, okay? I've been really having a challenge. I definitely have been looking for a new job. There are some things that I have experienced during this period that I am just not used to. I don't understand it. I mean, I can try to dissect it, but this is 2024 and I have been looking now for a while, okay? And I have been unsuccessful. So I have had the experience of working with recruiters back when the big housing crisis happened and a lot of people lost their jobs. This was back in 2008, 2007. Yeah. The crop of recruiters that I experienced back then were great. I'm just going to be honest.
I don't know what's going on now,
but this is my opinion, okay? So, like I said, back in like 2008, 2010, you know, things were rough. But the recruiters, like I said, they seemed to be more caring. They seemed to have more etiquette, like just following up with you, being more genuine and caring. These crop now, I'm just going to be honest, they suck. I mean, I don't know if they're overwhelmed with the demand or, the quotas they have to meet. I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming the recruiters that were around, back in 2010, 2008, those recruiters now have been promoted and now they are the VPs. So they're the ones whom I think are training the new crop of recruiters. So I don't know. This is what I'm thinking, okay? Because I've tried to follow up with some of the people that I had dealt with back then, and they are all now like VPs and stuff like that. So that is the case. But the recruiters now, it's like, I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the millennial age. I hate to just keep jumping on millennials, but that's just what it seems like. And their recruiters are of all ages. This is true. But of the ones that I have dealt with, this is what I'm seeing. It's like they have this attitude like they know more than you. And although I'm older, I've had more experience with recruiters than they maybe understand. Things were explained to me by their, I guess now, bosses about the game and how it works and how they break down the money and all that. So I got an understanding about how that works. Now, unless it has changed, now it's like when I try to get understanding from them about things, is the hourly price negotiable? Can we work with that number? Now, like I said, back in 2008, 2010, it was negotiable to a certain degree. Nowadays, they just like don't budge. They're stuck right here at this number, and it's an insane number. I even had one person contact me asking me if I was interested or in the market, looking for a particular job, and they wanted to try to tell me what I made the last time I worked with them, which was a decade ago. And they were trying to basically charge me less than that. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I wasn't making this a decade ago. Like, I was making more than this. And they were like, no, you weren't. And I'm just like, and this is a millennial now. And I'm just like, so they're going to tell me what I was earning and bringing home. And I'm just like, it's just not that important for me to go back and try to find the records and show, it's like, I'm not. I'm not. I get the point that they're just trying to make a dollar and trying to get, a person to fill this vacant position. But it's just the integrity. I'm looking at them like, do you understand that okay, I've been doing this. I get it, But they just don't get that. They don't get it. You know, you try to explain to them, they still want to try to act like they have the answer. And I'm just like, I'm good. Thank you. You know, I'm saying all this to lead up to this. Family, it's gotten to the point now where, like I said, they are, I won't say disrespectful, but when I tell you that I've been ghosted by a recruiter, I mean, it's just insane to me. It's insane to say. How do you get ghosted by a recruiter? A recruiter that called you and asked you if you were interested in this job. You know, they'll contact you with this inviting email. Oh my gosh, I found the perfect job for you. This is your line of work, and are you interested in blah 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 blah? And if so, please give me a call back today. Family, this one recruiter, I just so happened to pick up my phone right as his message came in. The exact same time, okay? It was 4:38, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, and I looked and I responded immediately, family. Do you know I've never heard back from him? He never responded. I sent several messages, emails, voice messages. I'm like, this Bama is going to contact me and make it sound all good, like, oh my gosh, are you interested? I just let me know. Nothing. And and this isn't just one time. This happens a lot. I even lost it. And I was like, after that, I said, I'm not doing that again. You know, I'm not going to allow myself to get that angry or upset. But I just felt like, it did feel like disrespect. It really did. This a female recruiter, and she was a little bit older too. I was really disappointed in her, but I let her know, you know, where I was coming from. But yeah, she contacted me about this position, and I mean, we went into detail about the position, the specifics, my resume, getting back with me the day after that, and all of this. I mean, we went through the night. She had me rushing to fill out all this paperwork. Family, then nothing. Do you hear me? Family. All that to basically ghost me. I had to I think it was about 4 days later. 4 or 5 days later, because I kept contacting her and no response till I finally did get her. And I just went in. I was like, you know, I have never had a person contact me and basically waste my time like this. You could have sent me a letter stating, I'm sorry, the position was filled, the company found another employee, they, you know, whatever. You know, I apologize, but thank you so much for you being interested in the position, and we will look out for you in the future. You know, nothing. I mean, a generic letter you could just have on standby to send to people that you contacted. I just think the industry is garbage right now. You know, they need some ethics training. You know, it's not cool to leave people hanging. I mean, people out here now that are looking for work, you know, and it's a real serious thing because, you know, right now everything is inflated. You know, the inflation of everything. So it's a serious thing. You know, a lot of people have been out of work for years, and this is a real thing. You know, so when you're playing with people's livelihood and their lives and getting them all stressed out and worked up, and then you don't even follow through. Like, we need to have this happen to you, you know, so that you can see how that feels, because that is so not cool. I mean, you know, no, everybody's not going to get the job, but just courteous enough to just follow through and just be like, I'm sorry, you know, the position's been filled. You know, just make it sound nice. You know, it could be a lie, but just don't leave people hanging. You can't just keep, you know, just dumping on people. That's really, I think it's just disgusting. Like, this is your job. You don't have to do that to people, you know. After a while, you may be one of the most hated people out here. You walk into a room and get punched in the nose and be like, well, what happened? Why, you know? And then you're like, yeah, man, you the one that never, you know, I'm telling you. I mean, this is how things happen. And I hope recruiters are watching this, because this is directly to you. And anybody who's thinking about treating people this way, you know, switch up. You know, recruiters of past never did this, you know. It wasn't necessary. And for you, I understand you're trying to, you know, find the right candidate and fill positions. But there's a better way to do that. You know, this is all I wanted to say in this video, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand with what I'm saying, because this is really ridiculous. You know, it makes you feel like you just want to, you know, go the route of entrepreneurship, which is what we should be doing anyway. But family, I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted to just express that, because this you know, there's one thing in dating, you know some things you expect, but to be ghosted by a recruiter is freaking hilarious. Okay, and not completely, but it is. When you think about it, it's really ridiculous. Okay, family. Anyway, family, if you had any comments, something similar, put them in there. Let me hear what you got to say. But family, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video, family. Take care. Bye-bye.